We spoke to Dr. Balu Demisier, a communications and publications consultant at the Policy Studies Institute. He is also a faculty member of Addis Ababa University. Demisier started by explaining the significance of Wang Yi starting his Africa tour with a visit to Ethiopia and how it's likely to influence bilateral relations. Let's take a look.
His Excellency Prime Minister Abiy met Foreign Minister Wang Yi today, and they discussed various development issues, including trade, investment, infrastructure development, transportation, green transition, digital economy, and so on. In my view, His Excellency's Foreign Minister Wang Yi visit clearly cements the already all-weather partnership between the two sides. His visit clearly signals to boom the already formed relationship, this all-weather strategic partnership. The year 2026 is China-Africa Year of People-to-People Exchanges. As His Excellency President Xi Jinping pointed out that the people of China and Africa are the foundation and the lifeline for the relationship of the two parties. When people are interacting, they can understand each other. So the people should come at the forefront. So the central idea, the central concept for these people-to-people exchange is first, when people are interacting, they can tell their own stories, they can declare their own narrative sovereignty. Previously, the stories, the narratives of both Africa and China were distorted, mystified, and narrative injustice was committed. But right now, when people are interacting, they can tell their own stories accurately. So they can achieve narrative sovereignty. This is the first one. The second, unlike the previous one, from getting help from one side to the other rather than as a recipient, now both the people of China and Africa should be co-creators. They can stand in the same footing rather than receiving training or whatever. They can create, they can be innovator, they can be co-creator. This is the second advantage for this people-to-people exchange. The third one is every country has the right to be modernized. Every nation has the right to be modernized. Therefore, when people are interacting, they can exchange ideas, they can learn together, there will be mutual learning so that they will work for the global modernization. So people-to-people exchange should come as the forefront. For the last 60 years, 36 years, with no any interruption, in continuity, Chinese leaders visited Africa. This will give confidence for Africa leaders to plan in their own way. So the first advantage will be diplomatic predictability. The second one is all about mutual political trust. Like good friends, Beijing often visits Africa both in hard times and in good times. Beijing should not come when she faces problems. Rather, in every occasion, Beijing visits Africa. This will create mutual political trust. The final point will be, it will be a strategic validation or affirmation. Our world is changing rapidly. There are turbulence here and there. The geopolitical issues are always, changing swiftly. So Beijing wants to assure whether African countries are in alignment, in concurrent with China. This will give a strategic confirmation, a strategic validation for China. So for these three purposes, this visit will be a litmus paper.